Jack Grant, first man in the building. Good morning, Musical Mind. Second person in the building. Good morning. It's Saturday, and guess what? I am back. I am loud. I am proud, and I'm feeling so good today. I got some mad news, man. Like, seriously, I got some mad news that if you don't follow me on Facebook, you are not gonna know that shit has been blowing up. Honestly, wait until I tell you my numbers on Facebook overnight. You are gonna go, what, Paul? Seriously, what? That old fucking app, Facebook, with all the old people on it? Yeah, man. I got some mad news to you today. Morning. My name is Paul Addict Mental. I come in here every single day to help people just start their day in a fresher, brighter, more healthier mood. We talk about addiction. We talk about prison. We talk about drugs. We talk about whatever it is. Spit some bars. Good morning, it's a brand new day. There's the only kind of bars you're getting from me, girl. Morning, Tony, how are you? James is in the building. Ladtastic's in, Jay's in, Supercaro's in, Sunny Boy's in. Music Mind, just liking the life. Thank you so much. If you can do that, I really would appreciate it so bloody much. Honestly, oh my God, what an amazing 24 hours I have had. So, let me tell you, yeah, bang on time as well. I was 9:20. I was bang on time. I'm good, you, Tony. I'm really well, man. Honestly, Sonny Boy, yes, geezer, man. That was great. Thank you. Come on, girl. Come rate the energy. Yes, we love a bit of energy on here. That is what you are going to get. You are going to get that in bucket loads. Honestly, absolutely bucket loads of energy on here, because I'm someone who sat in prison for 22 years, man. I wasted half of my life sat in a prison cell. So I come out here now and every day and go, listen, I was an addict. I did use crack and heroin, but guess what? My life completely turned around and I am living it now, enjoying and reaping the rewards, the benefits, and feeling the love from the general public that I never ever thought I would feel. Absolutely blown away. Thank you. Morning, Millie. 150 in the room. We're down to about 84, but that happens. It goes up, it goes down. It's the way TikTok is. Hi, Paul, big love, buddy. Richie's in the building. Wagwan, my G. Keely, thank you for the follow. Simon J. Howell, good morning, my brother. Leon, you need to resubscribe. We are looking for subscribers, man. So bad. Who wants to know the news? Some of you will not follow me on Facebook, right? If you want to get hit up any of my socials, just go to pauladdictmentor.com. Slip down to the bottom of the first page, and all my socials are there, right? You can collect all my socials. On my Facebook, I've been up the gas, son. Come on. Woo! Good result for the Gas yesterday. I genuinely think they should have won yesterday. They were a much better team. They put every bit of effort into turning Derby over, even though they got an early jammy one. Talking about Jammo Gray's in the building. Well, go on, mate. Paul Glover. Nice new picture there, mate. I like that a lot. Or what's, yeah. So, if you want to contact me and you want to book a session, because I do talks, I do one-to-one sessions, I do peer mentoring, I do addiction mentoring, I do mentoring when it comes to helping people just feel a bit better about themselves. I'm a qualified mentor and I have a degree in health and social care. I'm not a crank. I'm here to help you. I couldn't go, no, nor could I had to pick up an oven yesterday. Then I dragged an oven on my own up a flight of bloody stairs because I live on a first floor flat. Trust me, that was not easy. Hello, Paul, it's Jensen. What do you think of Rovers? I think they well, just said it. I think they should have won yesterday. So, yesterday, I put videos up on here, and like I do on TikTok, on Facebook all the time. A couple of videos have gone crazy on my Facebook channel. And when I say they've gone crazy, I mean One of them has just hit 360,000+ views, and the other one has hit 120,000 views, 130,000 views. It's absolutely mental. I feel blown away, and I just love it. Like, I'm actually putting content and finding stuff that people are bloody interested in, because what I represent is a change in the system, man. What I represent is going, yes, Fuzzy Kev, hi. Let me just take this do-rag off. It's hot. Ooh. It gets so hot so quick, but I love it. Right, we're going to go for one quick battle. We'll do a little battle if we can. We'll find someone. I usually like... Oh, there we go. Oh, Lee's on. So Lee comes on at the same time as me now. That's interesting. We'll do that. We'll just go for a quick multi-battle. Half of my people aren't in this morning, which is a shame, really, because, yeah. Good morning, mate. Yeah, you were expecting a guy looking down at his phone at you, and you're going, what? Mine's got a mic, he's got headphones, he's got a banner behind him.
Very professional.
Very professional. So what's your name, dude?
Jason, you?
Jason, my name is Paul Addict Mentor. It says it right there above my head. Thankfully, I got that bit right. I help people with addiction, mental health, and just have a bit of a laugh, really. I come on TikTok once a day, but I'm a podcaster, live streamer. You know, I've done all the big podcasts and stuff. Living life.
Oh,
always happy.
Just because you said that, I'm going to give you a follow.
I'll give you a follow. Look at that.
I work in care. So I work with people with dementia, and I work for the NHS. So yeah,
give him a follow. Give him a follow.
I do quiz nights on TikTok as well. So every Monday night at 9 p.m. I do quiz nights.
Hear that? Every Monday, 9 p.m. If you follow my man, you get to do quiz nights. With me, you just get a bit of banter, quite a lot of banter and lots of information. Do you know what I mean? I'm not going to lie, you know, I don't want to frighten people away from my channel, but I spent half of my life in prison. You know, genuinely half. 22 years I spent locked in a cell for doing stupid things linked to addiction. Sorted my addiction out, and guess what happened? Everything else went away, and it's all nice and it's all gravy.
Well done to you. That's all I can say. Well done for turning your life around.
Thank you so much, dude. Yeah, I've been really blessed. Really, I've been able to go around. I give talks. I work quite closely with Bristol Rovers, doing talks to their academy players and the community trust, and we are really getting out there at the moment. I've got something so bloody big coming up, but I'm like that, Paul, you've signed a bit of paperwork, don't say fuck all. So that's it, but I'm really looking forward to the future. Oh, thank you for the taser monkeys. That's the only taser I want to see these days. Right? He's a taser monkey. I told you it just happens sometimes. Jade, you're amazing. Thank you so much. Everyone, you better follow this guy, you know. You better follow him, because I think it's important. Remember, when you come on, everyone follows everyone, then you can all go live. And then we can all have you in the boxes. If we can come and have a chat. Bro gets the best energy on here. Come on, Rude Boy JW. You know, it's really important that I keep that energy flowing, because when I was the negative version of myself, aka Simo, because that's what my name's Paul Simmons, and everyone used to call me Simo. Do you know what I mean? And I had a skinhead. I looked horrible. I was devious, manipulative. Do you know, all of the nasty ones, man? But I was dead to myself. And honestly, I got rid of the addiction, and I swear it was like someone put a PP9 battery straight up my backside and went, hey, here, go enjoy the rest of your days now. Because that is genuinely Steve Soul Train's in the building, man. We got some people been in here for a hot minute. Lol, I remember that guy. Well, Barney, of course you do, because me and you grew up together, so you know both versions of this person. But my partner always said to me when I was really down, and she always said to me, holy shit, Bowser, no way. Wow. Bowser sending a huge coral. Thank you so much. Honestly, as you will notice, you've not heard us mention GIF or battles or fucking leaderboards because we're not about that. We appreciate people gifting us and
Thank you
stuff.
for the roses. Thank you.
Come on. My guy, I hope you're well. Bowser, thank you so much. Barney's actually in Thailand. My boy
Thank
I
you,
grew up
Barney.
with. We lived in Bradford and Avon together. I
Yeah,
lived in
thank
Bradford
you.
and Avon for about 6 or 7, 8 years. I can't remember how long in total. A few years I lived there. Me and Barney, we used to chill together, smoke pot together, and that's what it was back then, pot.
I remember them days. I remember that.
Them days when everyone didn't used to get schizophrenia from smoking a spliff. I'm just saying, peeps, PP9 days, Robert Ramblers. Come on, Steve Soul Train. You know exactly what I'm talking about. A PP9 for you young kiddies. Just imagine the biggest battery you get. Then they put 4 of them together and wrap them in like a cardboard cover. It was huge. And in prison, they were used. And not many times were they used for the fucking radios. They were deadly. Honest to God. Oh, looking at Leon. 4 days off the smoke. Another 4 to come.
Well done.
Let's get on.
I actually stopped that a while ago. I was into bad things when I was younger as well, and I used to be a skinhead as well, and used to have a few problems and stuff. And now I work with dementia and I work with the NHS, and I've kind of turned my life around as well in a way.
I love that. And listen, people know this. I've got it written on me, right time, right place, right? I believe in serendipity in a massive way. And I genuinely believe when we have these battles and we meet these people, this is why I have the battles. It's not for the gifting. It helps, obviously. Every gift that you give me, it means I can go on a train or a plane. I had to fly to Newcastle 2 weeks ago. Yeah, I flew to Newcastle. Never been on an aeroplane in my life. My first trip, I went, right, I got to go to Newcastle, do a podcast. I went on the Ricky Killing podcast. He's an amazing guy. Wired up to the lights. Oh, Steve, me and you need to talk. You know about wiring your radio to the lights. I know about wiring your radio to the lights. Not many people today know this. When gels were early doors, before they had electricity running into the cells where people now can plug TVs and PlayStations in and all that, everything ran off battery. So the only way to keep your radio running 7 days a week was wire it up to the light. And that meant getting a lighter out, burning a hole in the plastic cover of the light, exposing the red and blue wire. And wiring it up. And the only problem was, if you fell asleep with your radio on, when the night officer turned up to check the cell, they'd turn a night light on. When they turned that on, your radio would go off. Yeah, so it was like an automatic, yeah, mate, we got you. And that's very old school. Jello, wagwan, my G. Wow, well, making toast on the bed frame with mop strings. Mate, I was talking about this the other day to a ex-prison officer. Now, check this. I told you I flew to Newcastle the other day. I needed to stay in Bristol for 2 nights. So, who put me up? Only an ex-policeman and an ex-prison officer. Right? That's the house I stayed in for 2 nights. And if anyone says I've not turned my life around, go ask them to, because they would not have me in it. And, Paula Southwick, good morning. Good morning. It's a brand new day. Good morning. Do you know what? I feel this pumped up this morning. And that is only when I feel very pumped. That is my dad dance that we're going to try and make it around the globe. Right, everyone. Paul, let him get a word in. I try to.
I was just going to say, I haven't got the same energy as you because I've just finished a night shift. So, I'm just listening. I'm happy listening to your stories. So, it sounds interesting.
So tell me, what is it you do? You work in care with people.
Yeah.
Just come off a night shift. Crack on. It's your time.
Yeah, well, basically, I started in care about 4 years ago, and I lost my job in a factory, and I spent 5 months out of work. and my kid's mum, she's a carer. And I just decided, you know what? There's loads of care work about. I've never given it a go. Why not just try it to get a bit of money in and keep paying the bills? And
Yeah.
it was only supposed to be a temporary thing. And then all of a sudden, I fell in love with it. And putting a smile on people's faces that when they're having a bad day, and that they're having the worst time of their life, really. If you can put a smile on that person's face, then it makes it all worthwhile. So it makes me happy to do it.
How long have you been doing this job now?
4 years.
So through COVID?
Yeah, all through COVID. I got the job just before COVID, and I worked all the way through COVID.
And how was that? I spent half of COVID in jail, half of COVID out.
It was tough. It was tough because you saw a lot of people pass because of it. And a lot of bad things during that time. Plus, the thought of actually getting it yourself and taking it home to your family and stuff like that as well. It was a massive worry. But at the same time, we were kind of committed to helping them people and trying to make them as comfortable as possible. But it wasn't easy. I'm not going to say it was easy at all.
No. I just want to say to Snowflake Karen, who said, just seeing your faces video, oh my God, how much better you look. Well done, Paul. Yeah, if you want to watch a couple of my videos, you'll see a video up recently of where I go from when I was in active addiction to where I am now. And yeah, you'd think I shouldn't be walking about because I was in a bad way. I have now been out of prison 2 years. I got recalled back. Right, I'm just going to say goodbye to this big G. Listen, this has been cool, man. 2 battles. I do 2 on the bounce as well, which is unusual for me because usually I go, no, I'll just do the 1, mate. But you're an interesting guy, and I'm following you. I'm going to keep up your journey. Peace, love, and unity, brother.
And you. Have a good day, yeah?
Too. Right, let me just get some of these beautiful people in. We are looking for this morning fireworks, man. We're looking for fireworks whilst we're in the multi-guest because I'm going to invite some beautiful people in. I'll invite you, and it's as simple as this. You can either come in or you can say, nah, I'll be rather sitting chatting and listening.
Morning.
Yo.
Hey, we got 3 in straight away. Good morning.
Blessings.
Good morning. How are you, Leon?
They're not bad, mate. I'm very tired, but I'm very happy. So
yeah, so
Let
am
me
I.
go in another room before you wake me more up.
Morning, Mum.
Morning. You need to go more high pitched, Paul.
No, that was me shouting, not shouting. That was me shouting, not shouting. I think I did well, man. Oh dear. Morning, King.
Morning, King. Hello, mate.
How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
I'm really well. Thank you for coming and joining the live. Anyone who wants to come in the live and they've not been invited in, please just invite yourself. I'll see it at the bottom and I'll bring you in. So, Barney.
Yo.
What do you think about the fact that I've now got 2 videos that are running at about 500,000 views between them?
It's pretty good, mate.
It's not bad, is it?
Yeah, it's not bad at all, mate. Really.
I got
Just the viral. Just the viral.
And I can tell you how viral it's kind of gone. I'm getting 1,000 views every, I don't know, blink of
every
2 eyes or something.
20 minutes.
Yeah, it's going boom, 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 boom. Is nuts.
Good,
how many do you need to go live? 800, Jam. So just follow. Oh, you are so close, bruh. You're so close. You're 45 at what? 35 away. So come on, everyone, follow Jamo Gray. Click on his name.
Follows Jamo, and then some people in the next room follow Jamo. He'll be on the next one.
Jamo, you need to go into Tilly Glow Host. Tilly, I don't recommend many Glow hosts.
You need to
Yeah.
take your profile
It's
off
a
private,
private.
and then people get you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
if you're on private, you're not going to get that many followers because people have to ask you to follow back, and then they're like, if you don't do it, then they're following like a dead account. So I'm driving, or I would. Oh no, that's fine. Diving or driving. I hope you're not diving, because if you are diving whilst you're watching my TikTok, that's a whole different level of fandom that I'm definitely feeling. Tasha is in the building. Where is she? Top of my list, obviously. Yeah, that's top of the list. Oh, I'm behaving, babes. I saw that. I'm behaving. Yeah, you're not
What's your
very
plan?
phone savvy. I didn't
your
know
plans
that. Yeah,
today,
you're
Paul?
so close, dude. Hey, Tash. You coming in? I think you are. I don't know if you... Yeah, there you are, me. Hi, all. Hi, Gecko. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right.
Yes,
Let's go. Tash, how are you?
I'm alright. You alright?
I'm all right, my lover. Bristol
Oh, I
Rovers.
love that accent.
You gotta love it, Barney. Don't you miss home when you hear a Southwest accent?
Yeah, I do, mate. I do.
Oh,
Definitely.
Yeah.
thanks, my accent. I do.
As long as you don't say I does, innit?
I
Then you got no problem.
I do. I guess I does. I does that on you.
I does ye.
I does.
It's good.
Oh. So, yeah. Anyway, where were we? Well, how have you been, Tash?
Yeah, I've been alright.
Promise?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go flying, bro. You know me.
All right, bruh. Yeah, mate. I know. You can't give your mummy 2 minutes. I get it. I'm a dad. I understand.
He's waiting.
How dare you talk to your phone? Vicky, how you feeling this morning, girl?
Energized now. I've had my coffee.
Energized. See, I told you. I tried
I'm
to bring it.
dancing in the garden.
You do.
I try to bring the heat as much as I can, people. But you know, I woke up this morning and, you know, yesterday I was kind of blown away that, hey, there she is. Long time no see. Good to see you ain't got any black eyes. Yeah, that's good. Oh, calm yourself, mate.
Not on the line, Paul. Come on.
How dare you? Right. Where was I? What was I saying? Yeah. So I went to sleep last night with my first video hitting over 100,000 views. I was kind of blown away by that. I'm thinking 100,000 views. That's me. I'm happy for a week or so. And then my phone didn't stop pinging all night. It just didn't stop. Right. And I thought, oh, this could be interesting. I woke up this morning, flipped on my WhatsApp first, check out my WhatsApps. And then I saw that Leon had clocked it at 200 and something thousand.
It's now, I'm going to check actually. Hold on a second.
Leon's going to have a little gander and have a look where it is. Because they're kind of mad. I ain't going to lie. It's
exciting, isn't it? Seeing that numbers go up.
Do you know what it is? It's not just that. It's the names of the people that are reposting it. It kind of tells me where it's going. And it's going everywhere, man. You know. And every time it's just lush because I just see my name at the top.
324,000.
324,000. Yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad. What the fuck? Yeah, that's not bad, is it? 320,000. Steve Soul Train is in. He's in. Choo choo, all aboard the Soul Train. I feel like Leon earlier. Oh, great. Making me laugh. Barney, how's the water festival going? I saw you got cream on your face. Yes, Steve. Me and you need to talk.
Morning, people. Yeah, definitely.
I definitely think, Steve, where are you based in the UK, mate?
Right, originally I come from East London, but I'm in Somerset now.
So you're not too far away.
I'm in Western Super Nightmare.
Oh my God, you're in Western Super Mud. I'm in Swindon, Steve.
Sweet.
I'd love you to come up and tell me your prison stories.
100% when you're ready, Paul. I've been here a couple of years now in Western.
I'd love that, mate. Absolutely. I've got so we're starting the only way I knew I was going to start my new podcasting sort of thing that I'm doing, inviting people to my house. And we are starting with a fucking peach. She was released last week. My friend, my girl, she just done an 8 for county lines, and she wasn't slinging pebbles. This girl was dropping the packs.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? So she knows everything. And yeah, her name is Tiffany Faye. I had to reach for the name in the back of my brain then. Her name's Tiffany Faye, and she's coming up, and we're recording on Wednesday. And from that, I'm hoping to do 2 ex-prisoners every week. So, right. Steve, I'd love to get you booked in, mate.
Yeah, I've been out of jail a long time now, thank God, you know.
But you know all the old stuff. You know all the...
I'm 54 now, so I'm going back in the 80s on the 3 months DC and all that upwards.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You go back to DC, you go back further than me. I go back to Portland when Portland was basically still being run as a DC, but it wasn't a detention centre.
I was in Portland not long, and they shipped me to Aylesbury when I got 9 years. I got 9 years when I was 19.
And Aylesbury, back then, for all of you who don't know, Aylesbury was a long-term YOI, and it was fucking deadly.
It was manic.
Deadly.
I got put in there. How old was I? I was 19 when I got sentenced to 9 years for an armed robbery. I went to Aylesbury, and that was, yeah. In them days, prison was prison. Not like now. They're spoiled.
No, yeah, spoiled. I'd like you to come up and chat about it. Don't give them too much right now, because otherwise they won't watch the podcast.
No.
Hello, gorgeous. Who's that next to you then? Tash?
Huh? Her?
Yeah, her.
That's my daughter.
I know it's your daughter. I was trying to give her a name shout out. Obviously, I don't think you've just done like a Madeleine McCann and just stolen a kid.
Ruby.
Just saying, you know, let's not hold back, Paul. Just tell them what's really on your mind. Ruby, that is a great picture. That is just cute. Very, very cute. Hello, big man.
Hi, Mum.
He's like, mate, I'm getting in on that shit. You're calling my mum and my sister cute. I'm fucking cute. I might be a boy. I'm cute. Oh, Vicky, honestly beautiful. I know what it's like. Like, do you know, I got BPD, right? So I got borderline personality disorder, which means I could be up and down in the same hour. So I really do feel that for you, girl. Seriously, here he goes. Seriously, my wife found out I swapped our bed for a trampoline. Shit, the roof. We're going to get a few of these now. Yeah. I know. It's just some people, they like to come in and give us some dad jokes to take to my children. I don't mind. It's a good dad joke, I suppose. I might say that to my kids later.
I'm going to go because my phone's kicking off.
No, tell him to come back here a minute. Let me have a word with him. Come here, mate. Come here, mate.
Come here now.
Come here, mate. It's all right.
He's running from me like I beat him.
My kids do that. My kids run like I smack the fuck out of them 24/7. And that gets me even more mad.
Yeah.
That gets me, because I'm like, dude, I ain't my dad. I know what not to do. Trust me, kid. Look at him, he's running off.
It's just like a front flip.
Ida does that too. I don't know what it is with kids, right? They think they know what a smackdown is, right? They've got no concept of a smackdown, man. I don't think.
I've never ever hit him in my life, mine, so I don't know why you run like that.
No. Lyndon's the worst. If I shout, right, when I've gone, right, that's it, I've had enough now. The swearing's coming out. So, you know, if I'm swearing, right, you know, you're quite close to me taking your tech off of you, right? Just taking tech. But in his brain, he goes, oh my God, my dad's he's gonna beat me. And I'm like, dude, I've never fucking beat you. You are so lucky that I got a smackdown when I was a kid because I just want to pass that shit on.
That's right.
But sometimes,
absolutely.
You know, and Steve, you're old school, innit? You're older than me, so you know. Our parents were brought up differently.
Oh, I grew up in the 70s. It was ruthless. Yeah.
Late 70s, early 80s. I was getting smacked down, mate.
Yeah, ruthless. Ruthless.
And that was the way, peeps. I got a few idings from my dad. Yeah, Paula. Yeah, no, I imagine you did. To be honest with you, no, I ain't gonna front.
But that's why.
Vicky,
that's why I turned out the way I did.
Yeah, listen, and that is no joke.
No,
because I used to run away from home early doors. I'd be sleeping rough as a fucking pre-teens, running away. I ain't going back to that smackdown. You all right? And I used to run away. And then it's no wonder I got involved in the car crime, the ram raiding, you know what I mean, nicking car stereos, get put in a hostel. Once I was in a Bell hostel, that was it, game over for me, because I met someone who knew heroin and crack, and that was me. That was me. 16, done for, because it was anything to get rid of that madness that I had going on in my brain at the time, man. And trust me, Pete.
I've done the negative stuff.
I'm gonna kick them because he's like getting louder and louder.
You take care, girl. Speak to you soon, Tash.
See, I've done the negative stuff to be liked.
You get out.
I'll do it.
See, I've done the negative stuff to be liked, to fit in.
Yes. Dude, oh my God, it's like I'm talking to a white me. Right. To fit in. But who would do this? Who would try this? I'll do it. Do you know what I mean? But there's consequences for anything.
But the consequences, there was consequences of that. But I thought, they like me. I was getting mugged off, but I thought they liked me. So I'd do it to fit in.
Yeah.
So someone accept me for me.
It was like I would do anything to be part of that crew. I wasn't comfortable. Now, this is the truth. I don't tell people this off very often online, but I was never comfortable being around other black guys, other black kids. Right? I was brought up in a whole white environment. My mum's white, my stepdad was white, my siblings were white. I've got a brother the same as me, but he got out early doors, man. He wasn't messing around. Yeah. You know, but I know what time of day it is in this
Bradford. You came to Bradford, and that was predominantly white. I mean, you're pretty much...
Yeah. It was me, Ben Cornby.
And the Indian dude as well. Ahmed, is that his name?
Ahmed Ali. Ahmed Ali? One of the ways. Sorry, Ahmed.
No, that was Ali Ahmed. That was a different one. Ahmed, Dave's son.
Oh, anyway, yeah. I know you're not actually. Yeah. Wasn't he music? Did he do music?
I think so. But Ali Ahmed, the younger one, he was the MC dude. Jomma, MC Jomma.
That's what I'm thinking of. So it's good having little Barney down there. He's like, right, I'll pick you up on your history of where we were. But I was because of being brought up in the white areas around white people. I never ate rice and peas until I was like 16. Like 16. I never sampled soul food. Do you know what I mean? I was brought up so when people were inviting me, going, come. Do you know what I mean? So I got this little move I think you could do, bruv. I'm on that. I was on that, like, because I wanted to be the black guy. I wanted to be the guy that no one fucked with, and I just turned out to be a fucking nightmare, to be honest with you. I don't know what it turned out to be.
See, by the time I was 16, I didn't recognise it until I got into recovery. But when I was 16, I was an alcoholic addict at 16, but I thought it was normal what I was doing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I didn't do, like, the things that I'd done, you know, I'd done it originally to be liked, not to feed my addiction or to get the money.
Yeah.
It was about to be liked, but then it just got out of control. Do you know what I mean? It just got
crazy
out of
what the mind can do. Yeah, it really is, JW.
It's true. It's true. It is, yeah. It is. So then it just got out of control. And that was it.
Can I ask you, if you don't mind, Matt? I don't know if you can tell me to shut up and be quiet. What were your addictions? What is your addiction? What are you in recovery from? If you don't mind me asking.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, now, God willing, last month I was 5 years clean and sober.
Congratulations.
Thank you. In the end, obviously, my substance was heroin and crack.
Yeah. The big two. The big.
I'm living on the streets, eating food out of bins, doing snowballs, saying the big issue.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I've solved the big issue, dude. Yeah. I was sat outside Bath. And the weird thing is, the Bath Waitrose, it is Waitrose, isn't it, Barney? I'm thinking.
Yeah, it was Waitrose. Yeah.
The Bath Waitrose, I walked past there the other day with with people that I never thought I'd be mixing with in my life. You know, Mark Thomas, aka DJ Ramjack, and I didn't say anything. But early mornings, Barn, when I come back, opposite there's like an alcove with big pillars. There was 2 people asleep in there. I slept in that very spot, homeless. And then I'm like leaving a fucking rave and doing all that. And I'm thinking, wow, really, life, people need to understand how much life can change for the better if you want to get clean and sober, man.
I mean,
genuinely.
You know, best thing I ever done. I mean, I'd recovery before. I was clean and sober before, but because I chose not to do the steps, I chose to pick up. You know, but this time around, obviously, I sponsor people, mentor people. I've gone through the steps. I go to treatment centres, do H&I. You know, I do a lot of stuff like that.
Oh, you do? See?
Yeah.
Steve, man. I'm basically, right, I'm starting from scratch on my own. I don't work with any recovery, like, outlets. So everything I'm doing the mentoring thing, but I'm trying to do it as a business from myself rather than you know, because I could go to a local agency. I could go into town, go to the turning point that is now CGL, and I could say, listen, I want to work for you, right? And they would give me a job, peeps. Let's not front about it. They would give me a job tomorrow. But the simple problem with that is I feel I'm adding to a broken system, right? And that's just my when it comes to Swindon, because Swindon needs fixing. It really does need fixing. So I'm trying to do something different, and hopefully it's going to come to fruition at some point. Leon, have a good one, mate. Morning, Kelsey.
Take care, Leon.
Morning.
See that. How are you this morning?
Tired.
Yeah, what have you been up to?
Not a lot. Just been in bed.
Chilling.
Playing Fortnite.
Vic, you just listening in, girl, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know what? I thought if I'm just going to sit there in a mood, I might as well just fucking come on the live, because listen to fucking upbeat positivity instead of sitting here in a mood.
What's up? What happened? What happened there? You had a bit of a brain crash, didn't you?
Well, yeah, and then I had plans today and I've just been let down. So I can't cope with change. It fucking fucks me off.
Pisses me off. That's a trigger for my borderline personality disorder.
Yeah,
you know, that's something that activates me quite a lot.
I was getting ready, for fuck's sake.
Oh, that's just the worst, man. But you know, I don't want to give you the old adages bit because I don't think you need to hear it right now. You don't want to hear what, you shouldn't let other things upset you because things do.
Yeah.
Things do. And especially if you suffer from certain mental health issues, it can increase it. It can magnify the issue.
Yeah, it really amplifies it all, doesn't it?
Yeah, absolutely does. So all I say to you on this one is just knowing yourself that you're good.
Yeah.
Just you're good. Do you know what I mean when I say that? It's like someone's let you down, but there's so much worse that could be going on in your life right now, and you're smashing so much.
Yeah.
I mean, it's part of. I mean, it's like, I like you're saying, Vicky. I used to be like that. I mean, now it's crazy. You know, since I've been in recovery, I've got so much patience today, which I never had before.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. And I've got a quick acceptance in life today. You know, things happen, I can accept it within a second because I've managed to learn this skill over the years I've been clean and sober, thank God. But I was my worst enemy. If someone let me down, I'm coming after everyone with an AK-47.
No, but can I jump in there a minute? Steve, you've hit the nail right on the head because that was...
darling. Sorry.
You've hit the nail right on the head because that was me. If you let me down, anything, I've talked about it before. My friend let me down on a loan. I went around to the house with 2 knives, ready to fucking, do you know what I mean? And this was a friend. This is a friend who today reminds me of my craziness. I just think, oh my actual God. T, one of your followers, welcome, T.
Thank you, darling. The thing there, Vicky, it's like what you saying there, Paul. You know, when these situations used to happen, how I used to feel, Vicky, I looked at it, if someone let me down, I took it personally, and it was me. I took it personally where it must be me. They don't want to be around me. It's got to be me.
Personally, really. That's what I'm doing wrong because I go inwards. I don't like go out and start having a go at her. I just start fucking beating myself up and thinking, well, why
it's a personal insult,
blah, blah.
Personal insult. They only did it to me because it's me. They wouldn't have let anyone else down, would they?
That's what I used to be like that, and I'd be like sitting there planning what I'm going to do for karma.
Well, to be fair,
I'm going to take you to your car. You know what I mean? I'm going to
my head in a bubble. Where am I? My God,
that's their stuff, you know, it's their stuff. But I understand what you're saying, but that's their stuff, you know.
And that is it right there.
For the gift, T.
Oh, sending a little bit of love around the room. We really appreciate that.
You managed to find one of these yet, Paul?
Oh, don't take the piss. No, I've not found one yet. I sent the missus out on a mission.
To find one yet?
T sent in April. Oh, thank you so much. I really appreciate that.
She's my good friend. She's a lovely woman, lovely friend. Yeah, she's beautiful. Nice one,
So for any of you who are watching and you've never come across my live before, just let me tell you briefly who I am and what I do. My name's Paul, Addict Mentor. I help people with addiction, mental health, just create a positive space. I go around, I give talks in clubs, I give talks. I'm trying to give talks in schools. I'm working with MPs and councillors I'm doing all I can to make recovery sexy and to make knife and street drug crime a very high up on the list of priorities in my community, because I don't do 12 steps, I don't do groups, but I do recovering out loud. So every single day I come on and I show people that you can actually recover, because after 22 years in jail, you learn a few things about yourself.
That's the thing, Paul. You know, I'm like yourself. I've done 19 years I spent in that system. Do you know what I mean? And like, so for instance, this morning.
Thank you, T.
I woke up this morning. I woke up.
That's it. That's it, peeps. Hear that? Yeah. I woke up this morning, and that's it. He woke up.
Love that. That's
all right, you understand?
I woke up, And also, I woke up clean and sober, and no obsession to drink or use at the moment. You know?
Yeah.
And I went into the toilet. I got a toothbrush. I'm grateful for that.
Grateful
Steve,
for the
it won't let me
small
follow
things.
you.
I'm trying to do talks in schools. I'm doing an autobiography. I'm not writing a book yet. I've got diaries and stuff like that I wrote when I was in jail. I've got a documentary team coming up tomorrow. They're going to record a couple of days, follow me around and stuff. So it's all getting a bit weird, but I love it. And I think everyone should get out, getting to do talks in schools. It's quite simple. You need to work with another agency because doing it on your own, it's nigh on impossible. It is nigh on impossible to do it on your own because of the DBS checks that need to be taking place. And if you have been in trouble and you're using your experience to warn others and create awareness, unfortunately, the DBS check goes against you. Paul, definitely, you're an amazing person. Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate it. We're very blessed.
That's the thing. Another thing there, Paul, what you're saying. It's like what I love doing today, you know, where it's crazy because I was telling my friend the other day, one of my sponsees the other day, I know it's funny. I said to him, do you know what? I've got a conscience today. I'm the kind of person that will nick a Mars bar, put it back and tell him I stole it. And put it back.
Yeah, feel guilty for it.
Yeah, because that conscience I've got, you know, and well, I'm honest today, because I have to be honest, you know, regarding my criminal record.
Yeah.
I don't want to lie. I don't want to lie today. I don't want to do that. So when I go into treatment centres and I know what they're going through because I've been that client.
Yeah.
And I know what they're going through internally because people, it's not about external. See, external things, I don't care about, Paul.
It's in there, man.
I'm
in there.
I'm emotionally rich internally.
Thank you, Leon.
Stuff internally every day. So if I can't be there for me, I can't be there for my daughter. I can't be there for you guys. I can't be there for no one.
No.
You know, so I'm more about helping others today. You know, that's what it's about. That's what you're doing, Paul. You're doing amazing and all because that's what I'm about. I'm about helping others.
Yeah. This is why I come on and do these lives. I do my YouTube thing, my Facebook. We actually multi-stream when we're not on here. I go through an app. I use an app called Prism, and that allows me to stream on 4 platforms all at the same time. And why I do it and why I've maintained and continue to keep doing the live streams is because I know it genuinely helps people now. On a level I never thought. Oh yeah, and I've got my own website, pauladdictmentor.com. I should really. I'm trying to get people to go through it. And now, if you have my phone number, which you can get through TikTok, I've got a business version of WhatsApp, so you can now book the talks and the one-to-one sessions and stuff like through my WhatsApp, which is an amazing thing to have. I'm like I said, I'm just trying to create. Yes, I'm trying to create a business, but there's many talks I will do for absolutely nothing. Do you know what I mean? There's places where I'm going to go and go, man, nah, just as long as my travel's sorted, I'm coming. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? I can't do myself out of pocket, but I will definitely. There's so many places I will go tomorrow. You know, residential schools. I went to a resi school. I know the kids are looked at and they're looked at not to succeed in life. And I want them to go, now, mate, I'm going to save you 22 years of ache right now. Right. I'm going to give you a heads up of what your future looks like. If you do not sort it out, knuckle down, start respecting people and put down that fucking knife.
Because always is there, Paul. You know what you say about the county lines? It's like, you know, they call it county lines now, but in my day, for me, it'd be like called people pleasing.
Yeah,
so what people don't realise, you know, that's what I do today. I mean, I've been into Feltham, give talks and that before, you know, and I've sat there and started been in Feltham when it first opened in '86, you know, and when someone says to you, do you want £100? Yeah, I'll take that.
Yeah.
Why are you taking £100 for? It's £100. No, but there's a reason why they're giving you that money.
Yeah.
So then now you've got to do what they want. You end up getting 25 years. That's it. You're done. You ain't got no. That's it. They're to recruit some next foot soldier.
And that's why that's one of the biggest messages. You can watch my full talk, by the way. It's uploaded to my YouTube page and my Facebook page, the last talk that I did. And the kids I was talking to, they were like 10 to 16, right? And a lot of them didn't understand that by going, I'm going to take drugs from my brother's house to my cousin's house. They didn't realise by doing that they are actually county lines dealing. And they're like, no. I'm like, yes, these are the issues that you are going to come across on a daily, because we will manipulate young kids like you to get you to do whatever I want you to do. I say to them, if I was in addiction today, a lot of you would be in trouble. Because I'd have had your phones, your wallets, I'd have manipulated you into giving me what I wanted. And now you've got...
I would have had you flat. I would have had it all.
Yeah, completely. Cuckoo. That's what they call it today. They call it cuckooing. I've had my flat cuckooed when I was in Bristol. I say my flat. I think I cuckooed it originally. Do you know what I mean? It was one of them spots in Bristol. Someone had it. He went up to jail. Someone took it over. And then I ended up, I woke up one morning to about 8 yardies in my kitchen cutting up shit. And right.
And they weren't there for a cup of tea.
Yeah. No, they were not. They were not, man. And they call it county lines today. Oh, big up, Paul. Thank you. Thank you so much. I thank you for all the comments, man. I really do. I really appreciate it when I come on here and we can have a good conversation about addiction and about prison as well, because I think it's important people understand. The last talk I did, I spoke about having to squat over a mirror, right? These kids almost threw up. They were like, what?
They were like, audible. You could hear them going,
you can hear it, Brian.
No way, dude, no way.
Yeah, I was like, seriously, you do not understand what the prison system will do to you. You are not a man. You are an object to do with what they say, right? And it is as simple as that, man. And yeah. Paula, how are you? I don't know what happened to you, girl. Oh, look, she's got her headset on. Kelsey's got her headset on.
The last talk you did was good, like, because it was pitched well. I mean, it was the stories were serious, but they were not too blood curdling. Like,
no,
because still talking to kids.
Because I know when I was in there, the first kid that walked in looked younger than my 6-year-old. Right, he wasn't. He was 10, right? But he looked smaller than my little Lyndon. And so I was like, right, Paul, don't pull out the big stories now, because you know, Steve yourself. Steve, you've done a lot of jail,
19 years,
So you know, there's stories that you have seen, things that happened, screws behaviour, prisoners' behaviour that could make your fucking toes curl.
Yeah, I've seen it.
And that's why I do a YouTube chat, because on here, Painter. Holy shit, Painter, I seen you pop up the other day. I've not seen you in ages, you absolute beautiful. Thank you for the mushroom. I got mushroom over here. I'm a fun guy. I'm good, thanks, mate. I'm here. Paula, I would get you in the room if I could. Oh, my God, let's get him in. Let's get him in. Let's get Ronnie Crane. Yeah, I love a bit of Ronnie. Oh, son.
I can't remember my password for my flipping F1 TV account.
I use naughty words. I go with naughty words. Naughty words are great. Okay.
I think it's my old dog.
Ronald!
I think it's about time that we had two fucking gangsters in the same room, isn't it? You know,
am I a gangster?
You know what? I was just thinking there when you said that mushroom. I was like, he's some kind of fun guy.
He's a fun guy. Painter, I've been really, really well, man. Honestly, life is blowing up for me. We've got a couple of videos, like I said earlier. One's on 300 and some thousand views on Facebook Reels.
Wow.
And one's on 130 some thousand views. So. Yeah, we're finally getting the ball is rolling. My website's up and running, pauladdictmentor.com. Check it out. And just if you know people who want to talk, if you want to hear from someone who's done a bit of birds and they've sorted their life out, just like Steve goes around, does all the talks and stuff. I'd love to be in that situation, doing that on a daily. Just give them a shout out. It's easy. pauladdictmentor.com. Just send them a little email or something, and I will definitely get back to anyone who wants a bit of that. R.I.P. the craze. Oi, Ronnie, what do you think of my man not getting bail then? Fucking
Charles Bronson.
Charlie Bronson.
Yeah. What do you mean?
Well, he was going for parole, and after
they turned him down again.
And they turned him down again. Now, I've got my opinion on it. I think if you want to be notorious and that's what you're wanting out of your prison life, then you've got what you asked for.
Yeah, I suppose it's depending on how you're acting on the inside to how you act on the outside to show how your rehabilitation.
Yeah, that is exactly it. That is exactly you. I think, and this is the thing, he assaulted a prison officer a couple of years ago, and people will say, well, that's a couple of years ago, but in prison, that's like last week. Yeah, that's the problem.
Yeah, they class prison as a daily thing. I've never been in prison. I've got plenty of friends that have been in.
Yeah,
and with day life in a prison, every day is the same day.
Yeah, Groundhog Day.
Yeah, literally. There's no Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Yeah, okay. In reality, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, they all exist. But in prison, they don't because you haven't got a Monday to Friday rota to be going by.
No, and there isn't. Someone's just put, how often do screws violate you? Man, every day. There's some sort of violation. Boss, you didn't unlock me for my tea, which is your main meal, your dinner. And
Paul, have you seen, do you know of Marvin Herbert?
Yes.
Have you seen that he's on the app?
Someone told me he's on here now.
Yeah, I couldn't believe it. Literally, I went in there. I've watched all his documentaries, but I sat there and I had a proper good old conversation with this geezer. So placid. Literally, he's turned his life around so much.
I think I'm going to have to hook up with Marvin because we've both done the Sean Atwood show. We've both sat on and we've done it. You know, my Sean Atwood's on about 86,000 views, which isn't too bad for for what it is. But no,
I think you two would collab. I reckon you two would collab really well.
I know Marvin and Sean aren't friends because of the whole Jen thing. We know Jen, don't we, Bon? She's a Bradford girl.
She's a Bradford girl, eh?
Bradford girl, meet me on the bridge. Ooh. Hello, still sober. Good, Paul.
Mark's in the building. Morning, Mark.
Armed robbery. Most offences happened inside. Yeah, that's true. The stories my partner was telling me from inside is madness, absolute madness. It's chaos in there because it's not real life. Ramjack, good morning, son. You finally got up. Ramjack, you need more followers, man. You're still on 560. That's DJ Ramjack down there. Original drum and bass DJ from Bath. Honestly, the man took me out the other day. He was playing with General Levy, mate. Do you know what I mean? The guy's a fucking ledge. Jumping Jack Frost, ledge. Just crazy. Such a good night out that was, mate. He didn't kill people. Sounds like people did more and got less. Yeah, but in prison, you can't commit a crime in prison and expect to get treated like you do out here. You assault someone in prison, right, whilst you're on a sentence. You're lucky to not get a life sentence now. It's as simple as that.
Yeah, that's right.
So, that's right. And that's the way they're looking at him. Because he's assaulted people. Yeah.
Fucking hostage taking, the whole works. I mean, he's no joke.
No joke. It's blushing then.
Thing there with him, I was in Long Lartin with him years ago. Michael Patterson, yeah. But obviously, we'll talk about that another time. But I was in Blunderston, the Great Yarmouth with Reggie Cray, Harry Roberts. I was in jail with all them, but that's another thing. But you know, the thing there, when I was in there and it was time that I've done. I mean, the screws would go overboard. I mean, I've done a 2-year CID block run because my behaviour. I was involved in kidnaps and that. And
every 28 days.
Yeah, I'd get moved around.
I told you people. I was on 8 months. I did 8 months of that.
They done 2 years of that on me, and I've done all the jails in the country. But the thing now, how extreme they would be, you know, to one Paul, they'd come in. You know, when they come in the cell. And they bring your breakfast in. There'd be like 6 mufti squads with shields. It's like, really? Do you know what I mean? And it'd be ridiculous.
I was on that 6-man unlock right after I rioted in Riot Hill. Yeah. This is how they used to bring my dinner in, peeps.
Yeah.
They'd go, Simmons, get to the back of the cell.
That's it, yeah.
Face the wall. Spread eagled. So I'm up. Spread eagled like that. And they'd all come in. Just to put my food down.
And you know the funny thing about it, you'll get 6. I used to get 6 of them, 3 each side, back against the wall for marmalade and toast.
Money well spent, prison system. Money well spent.
It really is.
Right? The only nearest time that I actually went to prison, I was 18 years old, and my arsehole went from nice and loose, right, to literally so tight I felt like a virgin, right, literally. Literally. And all it was a driving offence. Like, literally, this car was prohibited off the road there and then, right? But literally, I went into the room and I pleaded to the judge. I was like, look, I really want to be a driver for my life. Look, I never meant to do this. I've done it all for an interview. Because it was all for an interview, and my
DJ Polly's in the house.
To take me. He refused to take me to the interview, and it was in Kings Lynn, and I was in Kings Lynn, and I needed to get to Hunstanton for the interview, so I had to buy myself a cheap little car, which was not the best. But this car, if I brushed past anyone, it would have ripped their legs off. But literally, the judge stood there and he said, "I'm going to give you a 12-month suspended sentence." He said, "I'm going to give you a £350 fine, 6 points on your license," and he didn't take it off of me. He didn't ban me.
Oh, ain't you lucky, mate?
But he did turn around and say I was going to use you as an example. But if I'd gone up in there and I'd lied to them, they said that they were going to put me for 12 months.
Yeah. Listen, and for everyone out there, right? Just because sometimes you might think you're up for your first offence and you're going to get a smack on the wrist, this is not always the bloody case. Because there are judges out there who will look at you and go, what Ronnie's just said then, I'm going to make an example of you.
Yeah.
And this can be a couple of year example.
Yeah, Paul, remember the Pioneer pull-out stereos, yeah?
Yes, yeah, of course I do.
In the 80s, my first offence in the 80s, I stole 2 of them, and they gave me 3 months DC, for example. I got 3 months DC.
Fuck it! Sorry, everyone. Sorry. Yeah. Jesus Christ!
To show an example. But what it done, it made me worse. So my sentences got higher.
But and that's as anyone on here will know, because I've said this many times about my prison sentences. As soon as I got a big sentence, my first 2-year sentence, I was a gangster. I wasn't scared of jail. I was ready for jail. I was able to do it then, because now I'm like, I did a whole year, man, and as a teenager.
Speak soon, Pete. Have a good day, mate.
Have a good time, T. Thank you so much for listening in, man. Honestly. Listen, you beautiful people. I'm going to wrap it up. We've been on just over an hour. Steve, man, thank you for coming back into my lives, because you've been around for a hot minute. You know, you've been on my YouTubies and stuff, and now you're here. So I'm going to message you, and we're going to get something done, mate, okay?
Yeah.
Because I think that is bloody important. Let me just make sure I'm following you back.
Yeah,
I've requested you follow, Steve, all right?
Well. Nice one, mate. Nice one.
All of you have a fantastic morning. Have the rest of the day, and remember, we do recover, man.
Yeah.
We do. A big love to you, Colin. Absolute big love to you, mate. What you're doing is amazing, bro.
Oh, thank you. Honestly, thank you so much. Watch this space, people.
Yes.